screen. So as everyone can see the coin market cap, I do like to start with that. And only 2 days ago, Bitcoin was sitting at 13,400. So those of us who have got bundles should be very happy. And we can see that Ethereum is moving in that 520, 530, 540 marks, is floating around there. And although Litecoin has had a bit of a tumble down from the $89 top down to 66, you know, it's pretty good. That's we're happy with that. We like people to buy coins as cheap as they can, and we do know that this market is going to be heavily affected by the next few months of extreme uncertainty in people's ability to generate wealth using property and shares. So property is long term, but you know, a lot of people involved with shares want that short-term gain, and it's a very, very risky deal. And this was just talking about with D. Now this was fancy shared with me the other day. So if you're talking to someone that's put in $100 in a crypto and they think, oh, we'll have a go and see how it does. Well, oh, Michael over here, he's put in $425 million in a few days. Not months or years. I mean, Greystone's, you know, they've risked a bit, you know, $1.3 billion over the last couple of years. But this guy was quite negative and skeptical about crypto only a few years ago, and now he's made a decision. Uh-oh, we have a problem. So now he's gone over and put in $425 million into crypto in a few days. And because it didn't affect the market, because he was smart, he just made sure that he bought it from multiple people, OTC, all over the place. Just put all that money through, so it didn't really affect the exchange pricing. Smart man, because if he starts pumping money in, well, of course, the price is going to go out. But there's ways and means that you can actually buy crypto that don't affect the market too much. So happy days for Michael. And we can use a bit of Michael's intelligence to help other people understand that there is no risk in them getting involved with those blue chip coins. Just like Michael believes that it was no risk to get involved with Bitcoin as well. And of course, we have the affiliate page. So we have all the latest information about what's happening in the market, the events, the DAXI dinners that we're hosting all over the place, as well. So making sure that you and the people that you connect up to the DAXI community get involved with this particular website so that they can get the latest information about DAXI. But what I'd really, really like to do now is go over to my presentation for tonight. And I don't want to leave anyone behind. And look, I talk to a lot of people, and I hate to admit it, but I do leave people behind. I forget people. I don't remember their name or their contact details, but now I have a very, very slick system, which is free, which I use. I'm going to talk about some techie stuff initially, but what the thing I'm really excited about is the end of this presentation, which I really want you guys to understand, a simple way for you to keep track of everything. So we need to systemize our business. Now, the DAXI platform and the DAXI partner program is a business. It's a very, very lucrative business, mainly focused on helping people understand cryptocurrency so they get involved and they make money. That's my intention. I help people understand what we're doing is very unique, very special, and they will generate some very good long passive income through the DAXI system. And of course, we need to get paid for our time for doing that. And DAXI put that partner program in for us to actually do that very professionally. Now, my name is Andrew Scolari. I'm a digital asset strategist. I've been involved with the DAXI platform for 3 years, from inception through to now. I'm very excited now. I was a little bit excited when I first started, but I'm extremely excited with where we're positioned with the DAXI ecosystems and where DAXI is right now. And I'm really happy to share everything I know about crypto and everything I've done to make sure that I look after every single person that I talk to about DAXI. Now, the things that I use personally to make sure that I don't leave anyone behind. So I do use Google Slides. I use Google Sheets, Google Documents. I have a Samsung phone because I'm pretty smart. The Samsung Notes is a great function. I have a Note 9, so a note function, having a notebook in your phone is great. Evernote's a great linking program. SMS groups, and SMS everyone. So I'm going to go through all those things so everyone understands very quickly how you can use tech to help you understand that everyone we talk to is very valuable to themselves with what they want to create, and also to you as well. So Google Slides is where I usually put all my PowerPoints and presentations. So if you ever come across a presentation, or you want to use a presentation somewhere, we do use YouTube's and Zoom's a bit more than we did 6 months ago, but Google Slides is a great place. It's like PowerPoint, so you can actually create it on there. So it's actually linked up with your computer, phone, and your mobile phone. And I have done PowerPoint presentations off my phone onto someone's TV, so that is very possible to do that. But I do like Google Slides, but PowerPoint's probably a little bit more functional, but Google Slides is something that you can access from multiple devices and share those presentations with other people very easily. So it's a great service provided by Google. Now, Google Sheets is my favorite. This is what my go-to things. I do keep everyone's name that I connect up with anywhere very actively. Within a couple of hours, if I talk to someone, I put their phone number first, their name, and their phone number, their email address, who referred to it, what city they live in, what occupation they have, and I forgot about a bit of information there as well, some notes. So Google Sheets is great because it hooks up your phone, your computer, and your tablet all together, so you can integrate all your connections. And literally, if you press on the mobile phone twice, that number twice, on your phone, it actually gives you the option to call them or SMS them. So you don't need to add them into your phone contacts to connect up with them really easily. Just open up the app, press on the phone number twice or the email, and you actually send an email to them, or a mobile, call them or SMS them really easy from that particular app. So it's a great way, and making sure that you're regular. So everyone you talk to, add into some type of Excel or Google Sheets. It's a really, really good idea, and I love Google Sheets. So Google Docs is another area. So if you want to put in some banking details, if you've got any articles or things you'd like to share, the email that you're sending people on a regular basis, save it in Google Docs. So again, you can access it off your phone, your tablet, or your computer, and that way you just copy, paste it into a new email and send it through. Now I've got a Samsung, and I know Apple's got the same type of thing. Samsung Note, so it's just a note. I've got a pen, so I can just scribble out all the details of the person I meet up with very easily. If it's very quick to do it. Sometimes people think you're pretty cool when you do that as well, so I like to be cool. I haven't got a cool haircut, but that's all right. So Samsung Notes is a great, quick way of never ever losing a connection that you connect up with, just simply at a shop, or just very quickly just write their name down or type their name in if you've got a phone without a pen option. And I think Apple's got the same option as well, so I'm not too sure. OneNote, I think that might be. That's really good as well. Now, Evernote is another app that I use a lot of. I've got all your affiliate links that I know of in there. I've got all the self-managed super fund information. I've got my email saved in there. And again, that links my phone, tablet, and computer all together in one app. So anything on one device is on all devices. So I can connect up with all that information at any time I wish, anywhere, very quickly. And that's the key. Without headaches, just open it up, find the information, copy, paste, send, and you can forget about it and go back to enjoying your coffee or your wine, or in my case, a little bit of rum. Now, SMS groups. Now, I've tried a few different ways of doing this. So if you want to send out SMSs to your friends that you want to invite to a Daxi dinner, which I think everyone is enjoying those Daxi dinners. So you're just making sure that when you create your contacts and that person you're putting in your phone, you actually add them to a group. So I've got the Adelaide group, you've got the Cairns group, you've got the Canberra group, you've got Charters Towers, you've got Emerald. So they're all groups. And I've also got a follow-up group. So the follow-up group's really important because they're the active people that you want to be talking to, that you've sent information to, people front of mind that you want to talk to all the time. And all the people on the screen, you are in my favorites at the front of my phone anyway. So, you know, I bring you guys pretty regular, so I want to find you easy. So I just have you in my favorites. But for the grouping, you can do group text. You can only text 20 people at a time, so this is free. So you might copy and paste an email out to a group in Cairns or Townsville or Southeast Queensland, and you can differentiate who you want to send that text to depending on if you know where they're from in that little localized area. So it's a great way to connect up with your team in those areas, and it's free. It's straight off your phone. If you wanted a paid service, bulk SMS is one I recommend. I don't get any affiliate commission from this guy, so just so you know, I can't remember the name of the guy that did that, but SMS Everyone is really good. It's an upload of an Excel sheet, and they put the first name in all the text messages. It does cost between half a cent and 0.55 of a cent per text. So it costs money to do that, but you can send out millions of texts very quickly and for just over 5 cents. So it's a really good service as well. So that's for bulk SMS. And unfortunately, there's no way of sending out one text to 1,000 people any cheaper than that. If you want to send out bulks of 20, which is what we just talked about, then you just use your phone. And I don't know if Apple's got that option, but I know Samsung definitely has, and Android does. So you'll have to see for the people that use Apple whether that is an option for you as well. Now, just for your mobile phone, like I said, I like to be systemized. So what I have on my home screen is Daxi homepage, which means I can log into my account very easily. I have my bundle link and my DAC link on there as well. So I can quickly, if someone I'm talking to, I might buy a bundle, you've got it right in front of you. Just send it to them straight away. I have the affiliate dashboard on there as well, so I can show them where their links in. So I just log into my dashboard, show them how to do that so they can find their links. And of course, the events page, which is really important to share for people because we want them to learn about Daxi. We want them to learn what's happening in the community. The chance to see Ed every couple of weeks, he pops online. So it's really good for people to know that events.daxi.com is where they need to go. So just put it on your phone so that they can quite easily just check on it. You might have to help them do that, which is not hard. But if you want to be a very good coach, then I'd highly recommend having that done on your phone first and making sure that you share with those other people how to do that themselves. And this is the fun part. This is my friend Malid. He showed me how to do this. So I'm just going to change my camera if I can. There we go. Let's stop sharing and just change my camera over to my whiteboard. And with the magic of technology, I can go over here. That's pretty cool. So what Malid was saying, a lot of people who work from home and stuff like that, they want a low-tech option. They don't want to go through all the stuff that I've just gone through tonight. I've learned how to use all that technology over a period of time, but if you have a home office or you have an area that you want to make sure you can value everyone you connect with, what you do, you draw a sales funnel. So these are just connections. People you run with them every day. So there we have email, call, appointment, account opening. So I hope you can see that, but just basically, you're going to meet someone at somewhere, wherever it is. You're going to send them an email with some information that you think is relevant. You're going to give them a call and within 24 to 48 hours and ask them whether they received the email and what did they like on the videos that they watched. You're going to set an appointment, whether it's a Zoom appointment, which I think everyone is quite used to now, or actually a phone, go and have a coffee with them. I like the coffee option. And whether they open their account up. So what Malin said, which I thought was fantastic, just get some sticky notes, write their name or their contact details on there. When I meet them, oh, there you go. I'll do another one. They put it there. This has got some, have a technical failure here. So you put your name on there, up there. So you've met them and they're going to sit there and it's going to annoy you until you take action on it. And then you're going to move them down. Once you've sent them an email, you'll move it down. Once you've sent them an email, you've made a call, you move it down. And once you've done the call, you set an appointment, you move it down. So you have a color for people who you connect with. Then you've got a team. So you're a coach, you're helping people with that second level. You do the same thing with a different color. So a different color for your helping your frontline referrals. You might have a different color for people that are within your business. You know, maybe red for people who are 30 people down. Doesn't make any difference where they are down, but you only get affiliate bonuses for 2 levels. So just making sure that you're keeping tabs of the people that you're putting in here. And as you do stuff with it, you just move it down the funnel. And if someone drops out, oh, I don't want to know anymore, don't throw their bit of paper away. Just put it over on the side for later. Because these people over here, they change their mind. They want to get involved with crypto. They just have bad timing. You have bad timing. They've got stuff on. Revisit that person in 3 to 6 months' time. You determine when you do that. So just revisit that person, and then put them back into your funnel. You can do it on a whiteboard like this, one that's not so clean as mine. Maybe Malid was suggesting some butcher's paper, just blue tack some butcher's papers to a wall, and just put the sticky notes on there and just move the sticky notes down the sales funnel until they either stay in the funnel right to the end and actually get some cryptocurrency, or they move over and you can follow up with them later. Now, I thought that was a really great idea for people who are home all the time, who have a stationary office. I don't have a stationary office, so I've got a bit of tech to do my stuff. But if you've got a stable place of doing your business, I think this is a really good idea, except if people are up here, you're going to get annoyed because you want to move them down the funnel. So it's going to make you move them from connection to email, from email to phone call. Most people have the biggest problem with the phone call bit. So from phone call to appointment, from appointment to opening accounts, and then you can start your team building from there. So I think that was a really, really good idea. I'm very grateful for Malid. I hope you understand that this is a very good way of motivating you, of moving people down your funnel to make sure they're either funded or they become a person that will fund, and they will fund 3 months or 6 months' time. So never, ever lose a name. Never forget about these people, because they could be needing your brains, your intelligence, your motivation, your enthusiasm about crypto when they're ready for it. And they're just not ready right now. So I'll just pop back to my camera. So look, I thought that was a really good idea for people that have got a home office or a wall or somewhere they can put a bit of butcher's paper up or a whiteboard and just track everyone that they're talking about. The sticky notes, just move them down the funnel, keep people engaged, reach back to people that have said no to you 3 to 6 months ago. Keep on telling them that, you know, just because they weren't ready when you first talked to them, things change. They see these things about, you know, Michael putting in $500 million, and they go, well, maybe I should go talk to Julie again. You know, that guy, Craig, I met down at the markets, I think I should really be talking to him again. But if you forget about them, then they're never going to take action and they won't contact you. You have to contact them. Because as a general rule, people are really trapped in their own little boxes. You guys are not trapped in a box. If you're trapped in a box, you would not be on this webinar tonight. So has anyone got any questions on what I talked about tonight? Oops, I'll unmute all. So has anyone got any questions? You can unmute yourself or whatever you want to do, ask any questions. There you go. All good? All right, what I might do is just stop the record. So if you are watching this recording, you've got some value out of it, make sure you get back to the person that invited you to look. We do lots of different varieties of trainings, not only cryptocurrency, but if you are looking at getting involved with a fantastic community, the Daxi community is nothing but the best. So happy days for everyone.